When we think about wealth, most people have different misconceptions of wealth and believe it's only for the rich and the elite. We must first understand how wealth is created and why some few people are getting richer and richer and others are barely surviving. In this video, we will be talking about how you could start creating wealth. Welcome to Daily Updates. If you are new on here, don't forget to hit the subscription button so you don't miss out any of our future videos on finance and wealth. The United States of America has the largest economy in the world, followed by China. As of today, the US has a GDP of over 21 trillion and has held the title of the largest economy since the early 1920s. While it is the largest nation in terms of GDP, has a lower GDP per capita than Australia. That will be another video for next time. One key component in creating wealth is by investing. There is so many things you can invest in. You can invest in the stock market, bonds, mutual fund, real estate, CDs, savings accounts, Roth IRA, equipment, books, and most important, in yourself. I know many of you watching this will be thinking, how are we supposed to invest in all of this if we don't have the funds to invest in the first place? Well, let's begin with our first source of income, job. Yes, the first step of creating wealth is finding a job. We are currently in a global pandemic. Economies of great nations are falling. Unemployment are rising. There are some big grocery companies which are still open to employ more people, or gig job like Instacart, which is looking to employ over 200,000 people. Start earning more money from your active income. The job you're working at right now is considered your active income. Stop buying those cups of coffee on your way to work and start living frugally. To save more money to be able to grow your wealth, you should be able to save at least 20% of your paycheck towards your investment goal. I am, for one, not a big fan of savings accounts. The national average interest rate on a savings account is 0.06%. That's 9% lower than the return on the S&P 500 index. This brings us to our second source of income, the stock market. Investing in the stock market isn't easy. It's complicated, competitive, and not at all friendly. And if you don't understand how to invest, then you will probably lose all your hard-earned money. To invest in the stock market, you have to learn the rules. There is speculating and there is investing. Not everyone investing in the stock market is an investor. Like the day traders and the speculators, always invest in the companies you understand and you know how to read and understand a balance sheet. Looking at the share price only is not investing. Don't invest in a company just because it's popular and hoping in the future the price of the stock goes up. Can you get lucky? Maybe. Will you get lucky all the time? Definitely not. I know this can be a lot difficult for someone who is just starting his investing career. That's why I always recommend investing in ETFs or mutual fund. They are considered the safest investment, like individual stock picking and finding the right company to invest in. ETFs and mutual fund provide a basket of diversified companies to invest in, which provides some kind of safety for your hard-earned money. And some ETFs have low barrier of entry, as little as $30 to earn a piece of big companies like Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Google, Alibaba, etc. I will cover more videos about the stock market and how to pick the right stock or ETF to invest in our next coming videos. Most of these ETFs distribute dividends. Some distribute quarterly, others distribute monthly. You can decide to use the money to pay for your expenses or reinvest in the stock market. Dividend reinvesting is where the magic of compounding comes in. The stock market by itself is a broad topic, and I can't wait to share with you how you could make money with the stock market. I'm not talking about speculating or investing in a company, crossing our fingers, hoping by the end of the day or tomorrow or the next couple of days we're going to get money or we're going to become successful. No, it doesn't work that way. Turn on the notification bell to get notified when we release our next video about the stock market. Now let's move to our next source of income or wealth creation. We've all heard the term real estate, and I know by now many of you watching this video are in your nice apartment or properties you own or rent, relaxing in your couch, educating yourself. That's a piece of real estate. Unlike the stock market, which is considered complex and volatile, real estate is one of the safest investments out there. But wait, it isn't all rainbow and unicorn at the end of the tunnel. Like any other cycles the stock market, the economy goes through, Real estate also goes through the same cycle. Like the 2008 subprime mortgage crisis or financial crisis, banks loan out money to people who may have difficulty maintaining their repayment schedule. When this happened, banks tend to foreclose on properties. When this happened, there was more properties than the demand for it. As the basic principle of economics, when there is more supply than demand, the prices of properties start to drop dramatically. Some homeowners saw that as a way of exiting or liquidating all their investment properties. They rushed to sell the properties below the market value, with the fear that the property will lose more value if they wait too long to sell. The uncertainty in the market has created a panic. During this cycle, investors love to buy lots of property below market value and sell them as much as they can. Real estate tends to hold and appreciate in value over time. The average home in the world appreciates in value by 3%. You also enjoy the tax benefit if you own a piece of real estate. You tend to pay less taxes. Having cash saved up for rainy days, like a real estate market cycle, is an opportunity to get in and find a discounted off-market property. Most people think you need a lot of money to buy a piece of real estate. Well, you don't. It has never been easier and cheaper to find access to capital to buy a piece of real estate. Banks love it when you're looking for loan to buy an investment property like a duplex or an apartment. Why? Because you will be able to rent them out and pay off your mortgage while you don't have to depend on your active income for monthly payments. You only make money with a single family property when you sell the property over the course of the years. But with investment properties like duplex, you rent them out to profit from it. Most financial institutes require a 10% down payment on a house. So here you go. You don't need the full amount to start owning a property. Start saving your hard-earned money and start with one property at a time. We are making a video on how to get funding and how to find off-market discounted properties for first-time beginners. Rule number 3. The best investment you can ever make by far is in yourself. Why? It is the only asset that doesn't go through a cycle or crashes. Investing in yourself can be in a different form. Reading 2 to 3 books in a week, buying the new equipment to produce your music career, learning new skills like video editing, and renting out your skill to make more money. Throughout history, every nation has gone through financial crisis, and in every crisis, people tend to lose their asset or wealth. One thing for sure, which will remain throughout every crisis and crashes, is knowledge and skills acquisition. It doesn't lose value or decrease in size. It's the fundamental of building wealth. Don't leave any expense in learning and adapting to the new reality. We are living in a technological era where many jobs are being replaced by robots or machines. Soon, there will be more people unemployed or laid off. Try to read at least one book every week to gain some knowledge of something you've never heard of. 85% of self-made billionaires read at least one book a week. In any form of building wealth, you have to learn something new. The new job you start in, your boss has to train you in using the cash register. Learning is a constant process and never ends. Learn, grow, and adapt. Our most valuable commodity is time. It's what we have less of. But if you can master the skills of creating passive income, you can buy time. Yes, you can literally buy time. You have to reduce the gap between time and money to be successful. As Warren Buffett says, if you don't find a way to make money while you're sleeping, you will be working for the rest of your life. Some investments might not be great for you. The internet is a free tool for vast knowledge. Learn to control your emotion when investing. Always wait for the best opportunity to invest. Now tell me, what investment idea do you have in investing in the next few days, few years, or few months? Feel free to leave a comment below on topics you guys want me to cover. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscription button. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in my next video.